Griffin.
What's your offensive strategy going into the game this year?
Basically the same way that I won the first time. Pick and roll, and then I got a little couple sleeper plays like I used on turn up when I was in them tight moments. Slip a play in that shake up the defense a little bit.
What's it like being in the
sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five, Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Payton is out there with Barrett, and it's Robinson in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Jalen Brunson. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Alec Burks comes in for Elfrid Payton. Doncic against Burks. Now the pass to Barrett. Burks against Doncic. Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Hardaway for 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic against Burks. Now, here's Barrett. Tight defense on him, and he gets it to go.
RJ does not have a problem setting up teammates, and he's getting better at doing that.
To the paint, here's King. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first.
There's so much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Cobb comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Knicks. Austin Rivers comes in for Kevin Knox. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. The feed to Toppin. Some solid defense there from King. The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Cobb, wide open, connects from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
This team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
Here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Bones, when you look at R.J. Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one. You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash, but R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Now here's Richardson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
When you talk about Cobb, you're talking about a guy who can do a little bit of everything, including set up his teammates.
Rivers with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Noel dishes to Barrett. No good on the shot. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now here's Barrett after the miss from King.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley-Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Toppin, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Toppin's got 5 points so far. Mavericks leading by 6. Richardson outside. Back to Burke to the inside. And Cauley-Stein with the basket on the assist by Burke.
Cauley-Stein shooting with confidence that close around the rim.
Pass to Burks. Now here's Toppin. He had 27 points last game. Here's Barrett. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Burks. And that one drops.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Cobb. Now Richardson. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to King. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The pass to Noel. Wants to get it to Burks and does. And it's blocked.
Hard-nosed defender and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
Here's King. The second effort. And the rejection by Noel.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. So he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Barrett. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Here's Rivers. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Mavericks leading by 8. Richardson outside to the middle. Here's King. Great pass to set up the lay-in. King's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Rivers passes to Toppin. Makes it off the glass. And here is Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Richardson outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Noel. Inside, Burks.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And the first one drops. Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Richardson against Burks. And that one, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Knicks trail by 8. Now Barrett. Pass to Toppin. To the paint. Here's Noel. And it's blocked.
Merciless denial by Cobb, using all of his physical abilities to shut them down.
And that one's good. Burke.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Over Cobb. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grad.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Josh Richardson. King is up there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Cobb. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. Now here's Peyton after the miss from Hendricks Cobb. And that one is good.
That's one of Rivers' go-to shots there, the high arcing floater. D has a tough time stopping that.
Brunson kicks to Richardson. King, the pass to Brunson. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Barrett. Powell pulls it in.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Brunson. Richardson, good. Richardson's got his second basket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Brunson against Peyton. Dishes it to Barrett. And Noel kicks to Barrett. Out to Peyton. Clock at 6. Shoots over Brunson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cobb. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Richardson. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Noel. Randall comes in for Toppin. And it's Knox in for R.J. Barrett. Here's Knox. Robinson left side. Payton outside. The Knicks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That one misses.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 19 points in the win against Orlando.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
The Mavericks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Knicks trail by 16. Payton passes to Knox. Over in the corner, Randall. Here's Rivers. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Payton. The Mavericks making the shot. He dishes it to Randall. Rivers gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Rivers has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so here is New York. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Payton. Kicks to Randall. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. King left side. Passes it to Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for King. Here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. And so it's Dallas, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game. All right, Mavs fans, let's start the second half. Checked in for the Mavericks. And the Mavericks with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And New York, looking at who they've got. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Payton in at the point guard. The shot misses.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
A 3 from Porzingis. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Barrett with the bounce pass. Payton passes to Knox. Five on the clock. Randall outside. From deep. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Pass to Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
A different look for New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Rivers in for Elfrid Payton. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Here's King. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Barrett against Doncic. Barrett, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk by Porzingis. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Basket good. Barrett's got 7.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-5 run here. King outside. Hardaway passes to King. It's deflected, and they get it back. It's good. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Rivers kicks to Burks. Kept alive by New York. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
A different look for Dallas. Cobb comes in for Hardaway. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his 2nd season.
And maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Rivers bounce pass. Here's Burks. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. He's got 10. Dallas leading by 20. Richardson kicks to Doncic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Rivers against Richardson. Rivers passes to Barrett. King with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Richardson, finished off the break.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rivers scanning the floor. Robinson finds Burks. Barrett inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Nerlens Noel checked in for New York. And that one falls for Robinson.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
That free throw good from King.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Good on both. The Knicks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Richardson against Burks. Barrett with the ball. He feeds it to Noel. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
The pass to Toppin. Count it. 16 points for Obi Toppin.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Richardson kicks to Doncic. Here's King. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 31 points for Maverick.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Mavericks on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Outside Robinson. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First free throw is good.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Here's Burks. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Richardson kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Noel. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Misses the 3. Mavericks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them to the inside.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Noel up top. He kicks to Barrett. The tray. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And he knocks down the first one. Trey Burks checked in for Luka Doncic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith has checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Barrett the pass to Burks. Now Smith, Burke covering. 6 to shoot. Noel trying to break loose. New York, no good that time either. And King, here we go. Burks with the steal. All going up court. And Barrett slams it in.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
King, the pass to Cauley Stein. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And that one falls for Barrett.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
King, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Burks the pass to Noel. And he banks in the layup. Noel's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Smith finds Burks. No good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Down low, here's Kleber. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In the corner, Smith with it. Jacks up a 3. But he stays with it. Here's Burks. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Powell. King comes in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Cobb. And Trey Burks subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Toppin in for Burks.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Maverick.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Trey Burke is out there with Richardson. Then it's King. Then it's Johnson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Catching up on the changes for New York, Omari Spellman has come in for Mitchell Robinson. Reggie Bullock comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Ntilikina in for Toppin. King against Noel. King, the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Payton attacking. And it's Noel missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Neely Kina kicks to Payton. To the left wing. Shoots over Perk. Misses off the left iron. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.